So I just finished The Hollow and... You what? So I got a few things right, a few things wrong. Anyway, let's rewind. Wait, they did that in the episode. Let's just start talking about this episode at the beginning of this episode. Okay, they finally brought up the fact that the satchel was gone. Adam was like, where the heck is the satchel, guys? And it's like, oh, it's gone. Too bad that wasn't really a problem because they opened the door anyway. So the satchel was gone. It made a point of showing us it was gone, and it never really mattered. So whatever. It made Adam mad for a few seconds, and that was really the only consequence that we got from the satchel being missing. Also, I really liked seeing a bunch of the characters again while they were like running to the edge and to find the tree. Seeing a bunch of the characters again throughout the show, it was like, hey, look, it's like a boss rush, sort of. They didn't really fight any of them, and every time any of them tried to attack them, they just glitched out. But it was similar-esque to a boss rush. And then, you know, they get to the edge of the world, and then the tree says they're worthy, and then they get to the final world, and then they have that boss fight. And one thing that I have to say about that boss fight, the animation with Kai flying around the dragon, fantastic. That, like, just visually, it was like, whoa, this show can go there. And it was like, yeah, that's easily the best visual part of the entire show. And it's like, wow, this is really cool. I like it a lot. I like seeing Kai fly around. I'm not one for action sequences. I would way rather have like an emotional just talk. But seeing that is like, yeah, that's some very, very good visual stuff. This show is pretty good. And then they like finally open the door and hop in, and then they like awake where they were, and I was thinking, oh, did they either lost and they have to redo the game, or it's a new game plus, and that's just basically going to be what season 2 is, just the similar-esque thing, except way harder. And I think I was right last time when I was talking about how I think it's all glitching out is part of the game, because it looked like it was part of the game. Like, yeah. So let's talk about that ending. Okay, they were in a game show. So when I was talking about like in the first or second episode, maybe they're being watched, maybe they're being tested. I was sort of right. They were being watched, and this is like this is the type of plot twist where I'm like, yeah, I could get into this. It's like, yeah, look, they were being watched the whole time. It was part of a game show. Look at this. Look at them go. But then also it's like, I don't really see where they can go from here. Like if they were beta testers, it's like, okay, maybe we can like make another game. So where do we go from here? Like the ending started with the beginning of the first episode. Also, this all took place in like 5 hours. The weird guy was just the game show host. Like, okay, cool. It just feels like an almost ending where it's like, it feels like there was like maybe 5 minutes left where they just cut it off, and it's like, I don't think we're getting a second season because just the way they left it off just didn't feel very second season-y. I liked the twist. I liked how, hey, everybody was watching us. It was a game show. But I feel like they could have gone, if this is the end, I feel like they could have gone for an extra like 5 minutes. Once again, this is like a Netflix show. They don't have a time limit. They could have made this episode an hour if they wanted to. Not that I think that would have been for the best, but they could have made this like 30 minutes instead of like 23 minutes. Give us a little bit more of a wrapped up ending, if you know what I mean. Especially because at the end we see Kai like look over and Vanessa's eyes like glitching out, so it's like maybe this has some real world consequences, and maybe like season 2 would even be live action. Not necessarily that I want that, but it would be like, okay, here's the effects of what happened in the game on the real personalities and real bodies, and maybe they can do this whole thing where it's like, okay, this ruined us, we're gonna like go against the people who created the game, or maybe just make a better game or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not writing this show. I'm just talking about it after watching it. So yeah, The Hollow. It feels weird. It's like, whoa, it's over. What other shows? Are there any other shows that you guys would want me to like watch through and talk about? Preferably ones on like a sort of streaming service, like Netflix or Hulu, that I can like watch at my own rate and do reviews, and not have to like wait for it to be on at a specific time or whatever. But yeah, The Hollow. The Hollow. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Would I recommend it? if you're into this type of show, like if you like the first episode, I would recommend it. If you're into mystery aesthetic, I think it maybe falls a little bit in the middle of the show. Like I think the first episode's really good, then it goes down a little bit, and then like 7 and onward are all really good. But yeah, it's also only like 10 episodes long, so it's really short to just binge through. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around with these Hollow videos. It's been fun. It's been really fun. It's been fun finding this brand new show and talking about it with you guys, because I haven't really seen a whole lot of people talk about it outside of my videos and like 2 reviews. So yeah, anyway, goodbye. Thank you all so much for watching. Please put down in the comments if there are any other shows that you would want me to like talk about, or like any other things that you would want me to discuss or whatever, or any, maybe if you're like, hey, you didn't discuss this thing about the Hollow, I can do like a Hollow wrap-up video of like maybe things that I forgot to talk about, or things that you're just interested in my thoughts about, like things that I skipped or whatever. Anyway, goodbye, thank you all for watching, see you next time for another show, maybe Hollow Season 2, I don't know, bye!